Hey, Dani K, come to you from Dani K Gym Wellness. Today's tip comes to you from a member in the gym. For the longest time, like, she's starting to get back into it, but for the longest time she thought, I'm so far from my goal, why should I even bother? Okay, so I'm just wondering, anybody that's watching this right now, leave me a 1 if you feel the same way. Do you feel that since you're so far from your goal, why bother? Leave me a 1 if you think that, and leave me a 2 if you think that you're far from your goal, but you're going to give it hell anyway, right? And tell me that way, if you put a 2 down and you're giving it hell even though you think you're far from your goal, give it hell. Tell me how you're giving it hell. Tell me how you're achieving and trying, and why it's so important for you to, just drive after that goal. Because a lot of times people do. They think, oh, I've got 60 pounds to lose, or I've got 50 pounds to lose, or 40 pounds, or whatever it might be. Some people have 100 pounds to lose, but they think, I'm so far from my goal that I shouldn't even worry about it. Like, why bother? Like, it's too much work. If you think that way, give me a 1. If you think the opposite, give me a 2. It's never a hopeless, and there is never a hopeless situation, right? All situations, there's hope in every situation. There's a light at the end of every tunnel, and if you've got 40 pounds to lose, you got 20 pounds to lose, you got 100 pounds to lose. Why bother? Because your life depends on it, or your happiness depends on it, or, your kids are depending on you being around for them. I mean, you can look around and see a why bother answer, right? Your kids, your grandchildren, you want to be around to graduate, or to see your kids graduate. You want to be around to see your kids have kids. You want to be around to play, or you want to be healthy enough or active enough to play with your grandkids, or in some cases, your kids. So the I'm too far from my goal, why bother? Like, that's just like an excuse, like, to not do any work, you know what I mean? Or maybe you're hiding from something, or whatever. I mean, I'm not trying to like put out any kind of judgment or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, different from being in this industry for 24 years and hearing that kind of answer or question, or just that thought process. There's reasons why you're thinking that way, whether you don't feel worthy to lose the weight, or you're hiding behind it, or whatever it might be. But I'm here to tell you that anything, I don't care how far, how close you are to your goal, everything is always worth it, okay? And why bother? Because you matter, right? I mean, like, so many times, like, especially moms, women, they put a lot of people ahead of themselves, before themselves, and it's time to put yourself first. I'm not saying it's not a selfish act, it's just, do something. And granted, you may never, if you've got 60 pounds to lose, you may never hit 60 pounds. You may only lose 30 or 40 pounds, but you know what? That's awesome. You may only lose 15 pounds. It's still awesome, right? Just getting in and working out, feeling good, and doing something good for yourself. And maybe not even worry about the weight that you have to lose. Just do it because, one, it kicks in those endorphins. It gets everything flowing like that. It gets you. Whoops, sorry. Hello. It gets you, feeling good. It gets you, motivated. It gives you energy to go do other things. So, think about losing weight, or the weight loss process, the last thing. So why bother? Because it's going to give you more energy. Don't even worry about losing weight. It's going to give you more energy. You're going to feel better. You're going to get those endorphins flowing. You're going to get the adrenaline pumping. I mean, there's so many other good things, and I don't know about the inside, health issues that you may or may not have. Maybe you don't know about the inside health issues that you may or may not have. But by eating a little bit better, by working out, that helps your blood work get regulated, helps your pH balance, helps your acidity levels, it helps your heart, helps your cholesterol, helps your blood pressure. Again, why bother? Because it's got all these other effects great side effects, awesome side effects, other than just losing weight. So, you know, definitely, and I always talk to everybody when they come walking through the door, you know, it's, don't focus on losing weight first. Just focus on just making it a habit and being good, and trying to find some fun stuff out of it. You know, if it is a job, if it has to be work, you know, if it feels like work or it feels like a job, then it's not going to be fun. You're not going to stick with it, you know. So that's why I always tell people, just come in and do baby steps, work up to process, make it fun, you know, as fun as you possibly can make it. Don't make it seem like, oh, I've got to do this, and, you know, and then you get regimented and on this routine and this, you have to do it, you have to do it. It becomes a job then. So, you know, I mean, so just every now and then, sometimes you got an hour to give, sometimes you got 10 minutes to give, sometimes you got 20 minutes to give. So just doing it and being active, you know, one, does get you closer to that goal. And why bother? Because there's so many other side effects outside of losing weight. There's so many other side effects, that great, awesome, good side effects, you know, internally, mentally, emotionally, you know. I mean, there's so many other things that you could, you know, that you're going to experience outside of just losing weight. So when you're trying to get on a workout routine, or you're thinking, you know, I really should, but why bother? I got, you know, all this weight to lose, or my goal is so far away. It is as far away as you say it is. If you say it is like way far away and I'm never going to achieve it, guess what? You're never going to achieve it. If you think, well, yeah, it's 60 pounds, it sounds like a lot, but it's not. I got this. You know, so it's all, again, on your words, on your mindset, on your frame of mind, and how you treat yourself, your body, right? Your mental state. So everything in life, whether it's working out, your job, life, you know, life and your job and working out and all that other stuff that has to do with every, you know, from the time you get up until the time you put your head to the pillow at night, everything is as hard as you make it, as hard as you say it is, right? And everything is as easy as you say it is. So, you know, get yourself in that right frame of mind. Don't think about, oh, I have to lose 60 pounds, or oh, I have to lose 100 pounds, or oh, I have 40 pounds to lose. Think about, I'm going to do this, and it's something awesome. I'm going to, you know, feel great. I'm going to have that energy. I'm going to be able to walk up that flight of steps without losing my breath. And on the positive side, or on the other positive side, I might even lose some weight. So don't put a lot of pressure on yourself. Why bother? Because you are worth it. And your kids are worth you being around. Your grandkids are worth you being around. You know, your spouse, your partner is worth you being around. So why bother? Because you have so much stuff to work out and be healthy for. And again, like I say, don't even put a lot of pressure on you for, you know, losing that weight. Think about other small goals. I've talked about it before in several other videos where, you know, think about other goals, little baby steps, you know. I mean, 100 pounds or 60 pounds or 80 pounds, whatever. That might be like the ultimate highest, you know, goal, the last goal, whatever. But all these little steps that's going to get you to that, think about all these little check marks that you have, right? You know, that you did it, that you know, you did it 3 days a week, you did it 4 days a week, you did it 5 days a week, you walked on the treadmill a little bit longer, a little bit faster, you lift a little bit heavier, you walked a couple of times more around the track, you did a different DVD, you know, whatever. Like, these are small baby steps, and these are awesome things that make you feel good mentally, physically, emotionally, internally, and is doing a lot other great things outside of losing weight. So you look at the big picture of why bother, and your goals don't seem that far away, right? Because you're making little baby goals, little baby goals to get up to the big goal of whatever it might be, you know? I mean, there's a lot of reasons as to why bother. So if you are asking yourself, you know, or telling yourself or telling other people, you know, my weight loss goal is so far away, why even bother? If you're thinking that, give me a 1, and then I want you to do some homework, and I want you to answer why bother? You know, if someone else told you, you know, why bother, what would you tell them? Well, look, you've got your kids, you got your grandkids, you know, you got your partner, you have, you know, whatever it might be, you know, like, why bother? Like, list those things as to why bother. And maybe that goal or that weight loss goal or whatever it might be that you think is so far away might just be that close to you. I hope this helps. I hope you don't say why bother. I hope you say why not. Let's do it. So leave me some comments. Tell me how this has helped you. Tell me what you want help on in your fitness journey. Fitness, working out, nutrition, whatever it might be. Leave me some comments. Message me, DaniKGymAWellness.com, or on Facebook, Dani K Gym and Wellness. And just private message me, whatever. Tell me how I can help you. That's what I'm here for. And I'm here to give you the why bother. It is important. Okay, so stay in tune, stay informed, stay motivated. Bye.